We live in five, bro.
Yo, just give me a thumbs up. Actually, yo, what is good, guys? Yo, boy, Lil CT. Um, Today we having our first episode of Coffee Talk. You know, give it up, give it up, give it up. You feel me? We got we got two guests to start it off. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourself. We got Young Capone and Young Christian, and then we also got my boy Old Head Washington in the
Here.
building. You feel me? So, so I'll let y'all introduce yourselves. You go first.
Yeah, I'm young Christian. I'm out of Syracuse, New York. I just started rapping probably a year ago, but I was able to build a pretty quick fan base, and yeah, I like to make songs, and so I love to do. So
Dope, dope.
Yeah, I'm Young Capone. I'm from Bronx, New York. I've been doing this for about a year now too. Yeah, me and Kristen just been rapping for about a year, and that's really it. Just having fun.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. So, y'all both of y'all got multiple albums that have came out. We got Take Flight with his which is both of y'all together.
hmm
And then you, Young Christian, you got all, what is it called? You got a Rain Check and Full Auto. So y'all been producing a lot of music.
hmm
So I just want to just start this off with just a quick question like, what was it growing up for y'all, and can you just take us through some of y'all childhood memories and some of the stuff that y'all had to overcome in order to get to this level?
well, for me, I always had a love for music, but I never thought I would really start making it. It's like I was seeing some of my friends back in my old school. I seen them make music, but I always felt like I was more talented. So I was like, if they could do it, why can't I do it? So I finally put the pen to paper and started rapping,
I feel you.
and I liked how it came out. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this like for real, taking this a little bit more serious, because I thought I could go places. So
hmm
man, so that's really how that went.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I'm used to do. Yeah, I've always had a love for music, and also like I used to post on YouTube a lot, and so I was kind of used to just putting stuff out on the internet. And me and Kristen would always freestyle all the time, and so we just decided like, why not put this into like a song and just like release it so other people can hear. And that's kind of just how it started.
Yeah, I have a similar story. Like me personally, right? Like I tried out for the varsity team for basketball, right? And I was like, yo, I'm better than these guys. Like I'm better than them. And plus, I was like, probably probably like I was doing well in the tryouts and everything. Like I remember I got in the scrimmages, I got like two threes. I was hitting my shots, and then I got cut, and I was like, yo, what the hell? And then I was like, nah, I gotta make something out of it. Like I remember, like before the trials, I was praying to God. I was like, God, like do what's best for me, because I was really tapping in. I was like, do what's best for me, and I was like, and then I ended up getting cut, and I was like, sure. But little did I know that ended up being a great win, because I was like, let me start taking this music more serious, and this happened last year, and then when I started doing the music, I was like, yo, my first song, I got like 1K views. I was like, yo, I gotta actually do something out of this. I was like, I can actually start doing it better. So that was kind of how I started getting into it, and I was really like wanted to get better and get my stuff better. But I just want to ask y'all, how's y'all how's y'all come up been? In this game, I know both of y'all are independent artists. Y'all both come from that same, grit and grind that we all have to go through. So, I just want y'all to explain that.
Well, for me personally, I'm the type of person that never really cared what anybody else think. If I love to do it, then that's what I'm gonna feel. I don't really care what you think about it, because if you a hater, you really offended me. Like, you listening to me, so it's like I never really thought about haters. For me, it was just like I want to make something that makes me happy, but I also want to make something that also I can make like that other people would like. So it's like I try to see. The main thing with me was I had to find a way to get my quality to sound right, because when I first came out, you just hear so much background noise,
Mm.
That's
and
a fact.
because like
I was the same way.
I had a song called Best I Could Be back in the day, and it was like everybody loved that song, but you could just hear a lot of background noise in it, and it was just like, man, how good of a song could that have been if I didn't if it had better quality? So that
Mhm.
really like inspired me, like I could really do something with this for real.
Yeah, bro, that quality, that was like a big problem in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like even though some of the songs were getting views, I was just thinking, bro, if we recorded this like now, it would have probably been better. Like, so that was like a big thing, just learning how to like use like the different like different like I started with GarageBand, but then you end up using something different, just like learn how to mix. Like that was a big process for me.
And I love telling this story. When we first started, or not when we
Yeah.
first started, so everybody think that you need to go to a studio to have like good music. Me and Capone, we recorded this song called Gambling at our house, and then we went to the studio and recorded it, and we loved the way we recorded it at home better than we liked it at the studio. So it's like, like you don't really need much. You just need you gotta love to do it, man. So
What studio you went to?
it's
Was
someplace
it
in
in New York City?
Nah, it was in
it's in
Syracuse.
Syracuse, New York. It's some
Oh
small.
yeah. I can tell why. I can tell why. I can tell why.
Yeah.
Yo, like I'm gonna be
Yo,
honest, bro.
so listen,
Like y'all know I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
I'm building a studio in the crib, right?
Uh,
It's not gonna be like that super duper ultra like the penthouse, you know what I mean? But I'm wondering how much do they charge you in Syracuse so I can figure out how to get our prices right out here. What were y'all looking at like per hour, and did you think that it was worth it for y'all as artists, especially young artists coming up?
I mean,
I, I think it was about 50 an hour, if I'm not mistaken. And I
yeah.
mean, I feel like it depends on the person. Like some people just get caught up in the glitz and glamour, wanting to be in a studio. I really buy that. Like I feel like we could make this studio quality music just with the stuff we had at home. So it was like I never really fallen in the studio like that.
And I feel like it's also different when like someone else is like taking a lot of control for you. Like like if I wanted to like redo a line or just like go back to something, like it's dependent on them kind of. And so I don't know. We probably would go back to the studio one day, but just for right now, I like what we got.
And y'all both only just started making music how long ago?
Just a little over a year.
That's so crazy. How many? Do you know how many tracks you released since quarantine? Like,
Oh my gosh, man.
Kristen got like 30.
ooh.
Uh, it was over the summer, man. It was because you couldn't go. You had nothing to do, so I was like in the house recording like 5 songs a day, just
Wow.
was writing, man.
When'd you do altercation? When'd y'all do altercation?
Oh, me?
Yeah, Capone. Sorry.
I dropped that today.
Wait, you just dropped altercation today.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
That's crazy, man. That's like, I feel like it takes people so long. I know it takes me long because I like to be tedious and like when I'm learning production and stuff. I love that you guys just hop in and just do it, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like, what is it? I have a song called Pop Off that I did with my friend. He's like really good. And for a while after that, like I didn't want to make more songs because I was like, I didn't think I could like live up to like how good that was. And but then I just learned not to like care about being too perfect or like I feel like that was good. So like we just started making a bunch of songs during the summer, and like that's kind of just how we got in our like groove.
I feel you on that, bro. What is it called? Me personally, right? I was going on GarageBand for a while, and that's if y'all don't know, like if y'all watching GarageBand, basically like one of those free DAWs, which is like digital audio workspace, which you record your music on. And me personally, I started realizing like, yo, my quality is suffering because of that. So I feel like one of the best things you could do as an artist is invest in yourself. So I got speakers now. I got a mic now. I got interface now. I got my Mac. I have my little stuff. So if you listen to the first song I dropped, which was "Take It Slow," which like was recorded on some bummy stuff, and then you compare it to now, which I just dropped "See You in the City," the quality is like night and day, and it's only gotten better. I think because of not just because of like consistency. Because I feel like when I first bought the equipment, it was like kind of still bummy, but you have to learn that mixing part. That's why I stress to a lot of other artists that's especially in my age range, because the studio people they already know how to mix. Like they're built for that. But the thing is like when you're mixing for yourself, you want it to come out perfect. Whereas that other guy that's mixing for you in the studio, he just wants his $50. Let's keep it a buck.
Mhm.
Like unless it's freaking Metro Booming or something like Metro Booming, he's getting a percentage of what you're making. So he wants to make that joint the best. It's different when people is working for a percentage than when people is actually working just for that hour rate. So let's say if I have a label and they're taking 50% of my music, then they gonna want my music to be top, because if my music flops, then they not eating. Whereas the studio guy, if you pulling up to the studio, then they eat it no matter what. Like, you feel me? So it's just like anything. Like, I feel like you have to. It's very important to record yourself instead of relying on other people, because relying on other people is liabilities. Like, when I first started to try to do this podcast, I had my friends on the show, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. These niggas be playing God, bro.
Here we go. Here we go.
bro, like we was recording, we was talking a good convo, bro, and I hear, bro, it was like drones are overhead. Your squad is lost. like, I'm like, please, bro, like, can y'all just give me like 20 minutes? Like, so sometimes you just gotta understand that, like, your friends ain't gonna do it for you. You know what I mean? You gotta just rely on, like, at least y'all are brothers and y'all actually have talent. You know what I mean? So it's not like one person is carrying and the other person is like lacking. You know what I mean? So that's what I respect that. And you see that with the Migos, Ray Shremmer. They was all like brothers.
And y'all got grind too, right? I mean, you said like 30 tracks, and 2020 isn't even over yet, right? So I don't know. I just don't know that many young artists that are coming out with that many tracks and getting the amount of views, the amount of followers that you're getting, and still hungry, like not just resting, like you said, right? Like not resting on that one. Oh, I put my hit out, I'm good for the year. Like y'all like, nah, we gonna keep pushing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like when you just like really enjoy like the music, like not even for the results, when you just enjoy like the process, it's like it just becomes easy to just put out the tracks a lot, I feel.
It's also like it's one of those things, like you're not forced, like you either love it, like if you love it, it's like you're gonna do like whatever, like okay, like my first goal is to get to 100 views. Once I get to 100, I'm gonna get to 100 followers. I mean, once I get to 100, I'm gonna try to strive for 1,000. So it's just like I'm gonna keep setting goals for myself to keep making me want to work hard. So like
Got two goal setting brothers here. Can I tell you? Look, I'm an old head. That's why y'all call me old head Washington, right? But I got certain folks in my life. I ain't naming no names. There's some people that I know that still don't know how to set goals. That still have no idea really what they're trying to do.
Bro,
I'm gonna leave it there, but
nice,
I'm gonna just
bro.
say, to hear y'all be like, man, we gonna set these goals, we gonna get after it. And then my question is, what is your process, especially as two brothers who are writing together? What's your process when you're writing, and then maybe even what's your process with trying to get followers? Is it just the consistency in releasing tracks, or are you doing more?
Okay, so for me, it's like well, first, dang, that's a good question. Yo, you go first, Mario. I got Capone.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, first it's just like we listen to like a lot of beats, and like a lot of them sound the same sometimes. You just like have to have the feeling when you listen to the beat, like, oh, I could do something with this, and then most of the time we'll like write out lyrics, but sometimes like recently I just been like, that's when I'm recording, I'm like, I'll think of something then. And then I guess like when like after we release the music, I just do like I send it to like a lot of people I know. I put on like Reddit and stuff, Twitter. I'm just trying to get it like a lot of places, trying to reach as many people as I can.
And that's why I think it's like it's so important. Like the first thing you should do is when you should try to build a fan base, because like if you get a fan base, that's like if you get a fan base, say like 25 people, that's already 25 views on the song you're gonna drop. So it's like, like, or just people who support you are gonna be there if you need them. So it's like I always feel like that's a great thing to have. We got a great mom, dad, aunts, uncles. They all support our music, so it's not no secret. We love doing it, and so they all know about it.
And I was just talking to CT about this the other day. Connections.
Connection.
That's fact. Connections play a big role in this industry, bro.
Like like answering DMs and stuff, or like that's like important.
Like when people hit me up for features, I mean, I try to do as many as I can. Sometimes if the person is just, we know how that goes. But
Subpar.
yeah, we know how it be. But
Kind
if
of.
somebody hit y'all, I don't know. I try to like work with them because you never know who they may know, or who if somebody knows them who may know someone else. So
Fact.
you never try to like just say no. Like I try to see what they do and try to see how they're moving. If I like, I'll usually work with them.
Bro, you never know. It's like when you playing ball and you create that friendship with the coach's son.
Caleb's dad's a coach, y'all.
Yeah.
C3's dad a coach.
I'm sorry, y'all. I be cracking so many jokes, but I kind of wanted to actually say, I just wanted because y'all always get it so serious. Let me use this up. But anyway, some of the stuff I wanted to discuss is the connections in this industry. We got artists that don't really have real fan bases, right? Like haven't built up like a support system, but like because they have that label push where they're able to get on like the biggest playlists. Like I'm not gonna name drop. Like I feel like I name drop some to you, Capone.
Yeah.
I name drop some artists to you that don't really have a fan base, but because the labels just push them. Like I'm talking about, they're on the top Spotify playlist. They're getting played on radio. Like and there's no disrespect to Cardi B, but like one of the ways that she got put on was like she was dating like a major DJ in New York. Like, and she makes fire music, so I'm not trying to, but those connections play a thing. Like she was like the fact that she was able to make it from the strip club to like where she's at is crazy, but she did that through connections. She was sleeping with the DJs. Like,
Yo, bro, we're trying to get Cardi B on the podcast. Like, don't be putting the look, Cardi. Forget what he just said. Come on, by Coffee Talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Like I'm being honest with y'all. Like, bro, she was twerking on the producers of Love and Hip Hop. Like is this is stuff that was happening, bro. Like, that's how she created those connections. But obviously, we're not gay, so we're not doing that. So we gotta find our different routes to get those connections. So I feel like this podcast, I want to use it as an outlet to kind of make those connections too. So like as the podcast grow, I could help other artists like connect. Like if we have an artist that y'all want to work with that pops up on this podcast, like just hit me up and I'll give them your phone number or whatever, and y'all could connect. You know what I mean? So going on to my next question, what's y'all dream collab? Like out of it could be anyone. It could be local, freaking. It could be Cardi B. Like it could be anyone. So what's y'all dream collab?
Mine's is Brow Wave. I love the type of music he made. I love like not even that he gets you in your feelings. Like I feel like